Our next story is about a public health threat. Alzheimer's disease, it robs people of their memories. It's the most common form of dementia. It's an umbrella of diseases which affect our memory, thinking, and the ability to perform daily activities. As we speak, more than 55 million people around the world have dementia, and almost 70% of these cases are Alzheimer's. It's a devastating disease. It has no cure. But for the first time ever, there is a drug that can modestly slow down the disease. As with most new drugs, it has triggered both hope and controversy. Here's more.
Alzheimer's is a memory-robbing disease. There are still a lot of unknowns about it, so it can seem frightening, mysterious, and daunting, not just to those it preys on, but also to the people who witness a loved one's decline. It can be heartbreaking. But now there is a glimmer of hope, thanks to a new drug called Leqembi that has got a go-ahead in the US. In a first, the medicine slows down Alzheimer's, only modestly, but even that's something, because Alzheimer's doesn't have a cure.
Thus far, we've had no treatments that slowed down or prevented the progression of Alzheimer's disease. What we've had is symptomatic drugs that they help with some of the clinical symptoms of Alzheimer's disease, but they do nothing to slow down the basic disease progression, the underlying pathology.
So how does Leqembi work? It doesn't cure the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. It doesn't improve memory either. It simply buys the patient some more time. It slows down cognitive decline by 27% over the span of 18 months. And for many, this is a big step forward.
Sometimes there's a word or something that I'm trying to recall, and I can't think of it, but now if I just give it a minute, it pops into my head. It's so good. I mean, it just feels so good. I don't think I was probably able to do that earlier.
Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia, which is an umbrella term for memory and cognitive diseases. Dementia currently affects over 55 million people worldwide. Out of this, 60 to 70% are cases of Alzheimer's. This is world data. In the US, 6 million people live with dementia, and in India, about 8 million, a jump from 3.84 million in 2019. And by 2050, this number will increase to 11 million, an increase of 197%. It's a distressing number, but only keeps up with the trend. Between 2019 and 2050, globally the cases of dementia are expected to surge by 166%, and India's anticipated dementia burden is less than other South Asian nations, such as Bangladesh with 254%, Bhutan with 351%, and Pakistan with 261%. The highest jump in cases is expected in Qatar with 1,926%. So Alzheimer's is a global problem. But for now, there is only one drug, which is definitely cause for hope, but it isn't without controversy. For starters, this drug has been approved in the US, so it'll take time to reach other parts of the world. Many say it'll have difficulty reaching even the Americans who need it, because it costs $26,500 annually, and it won't benefit people with more advanced forms of the disease. Most of all, it comes with a number of risky side effects, like brain swelling or bleeding. Now, this is a new drug. It holds promise. It comes with complications, and it's not even a cure. Medical science has a long way to go, because the global population is aging fast, and Alzheimer's is a reality the world needs to brace for.